Imagine reading 100 books this year, yet remembering almost nothing. Now imagine reading only 12 books, but making decisions that improve your career, your finances, your confidence, and your future. The difference is not how much you read. The difference is how you read. The world's most successful leaders do not read to impress people. They read to solve problems. They read to make better decisions. They read to see opportunities before everyone else. The truth is that knowledge alone has never created success. Applied knowledge does. So if you want to think more clearly, learn faster, and build the mindset of successful leaders, this video might completely change the way you read forever. Let's begin. Many people think reading is simply entertainment or a way to gain information. Successful leaders see it differently. Every book is a conversation with someone who spent years, sometimes decades, learning lessons the hard way. One book can save you years of mistakes. Imagine learning business from entrepreneurs, leadership from world-class executives, money from successful investors, psychology from researchers, communication from great speakers. Instead of discovering everything through trial and error, you borrow experience from people who have already walked the path. That is why reading becomes one of the highest return investments you can ever make. Most people were taught to read every sentence carefully. That works for school. It does not always work for life. Successful leaders first ask one simple question. What am I trying to learn? Once they know the answer, they search for ideas that solve that specific problem. They focus on the chapters that matter. They highlight the principles that can be applied immediately. They ignore information that does not move them closer to their goal. Reading with intention is far more valuable than reading everything. Before opening a book, ask yourself questions. What problem am I trying to solve? What skill do I want to improve? Which decision am I struggling with today? Now every page becomes a search for answers. Instead of passively consuming information, your brain actively looks for solutions. This dramatically improves understanding and memory. Great readers are not simply collecting information, they are searching for transformation. Knowledge without action disappears quickly. That is why successful leaders immediately ask themselves one final question. What is one thing I can apply today? Maybe it is changing the way you communicate. Maybe it is improving your morning routine. Maybe it is making smarter financial decisions. Even the smallest action strengthens learning. Reading changes nothing. Applying changes everything. Many people highlight hundreds of sentences, then never look at them again. Successful leaders create personal systems. Some write summaries. Some keep digital notes. Some create folders by topic. Some teach others what they learned. The goal is simple. Turn information into a resource you can return to whenever you need it. Your second brain becomes just as valuable as your first one. The biggest breakthroughs often come from connecting different ideas. Business improves when you understand psychology. Marketing improves when you study human behavior. Leadership improves when you understand history. Financial decisions improve when you understand economics. Creativity grows when different worlds meet inside your mind. Do not stay inside one category. The most successful thinkers connect knowledge from many different disciplines. Not every page deserves equal attention. When you discover a powerful idea, pause. Think about it. Question it. Imagine how it fits into your own life. One deeply understood principle can create more success than finishing 3 books without reflection. Speed is useful. Understanding is priceless. Every successful habit begins with consistency. You do not need 3 hours every day. 20 focused minutes without distractions can change your life over time. Turn off notifications. Put your phone away. Create a quiet environment. Treat reading like an important meeting with your future self. Because that is exactly what it is. Many people choose books because they are popular. Successful leaders choose books because they are useful. Need better communication? Read communication. Starting a business? Study entrepreneurship. Trying to build wealth? Read finance. Improving discipline? Study habits and psychology. Your current challenges should decide your next book. Every book should move you one step closer to the person you want to become. The goal of reading is not memorizing facts. It is developing better judgment. Whenever you learn a new idea, ask yourself, do I agree? Why does this work? When would this fail? How can I improve this idea? Thinking deeply turns information into wisdom. That is the real advantage of lifelong learners. Many people celebrate finishing books. Successful leaders celebrate becoming better thinkers. A single principle that improves your decision-making is worth far more than dozens of books you never use. Reading is not a race. It is a lifelong investment. Every page shapes your mindset. Every lesson influences your choices. Every better decision changes your future. Small improvements, repeated over years, create extraordinary results. That is the hidden power of reading like a leader. The people who build remarkable lives are not always the smartest. They are often the ones who never stop learning. Every great business, every great career, every great financial journey, every great leader started with better decisions. And better decisions begin with better thinking. So the next time you open a book, do not ask how quickly you can finish it. Ask how deeply it can change you. Because one idea, applied consistently, can transform your entire future. If this video helped you see reading from a new perspective, share it with someone who believes learning is the greatest investment. And remember, the greatest advantage you can build is a mind that never stops growing. Stay connected with Trillies for more insights on wealth, personal growth, financial awareness, and building a better future.